Amid calls for companies to increase sales beyond the local borders, commercial banana grower JP Farms is reporting a significant increase in its fruit export volume since the start of this year. JP Farms has indicated that its export levels are now trending some 40% above that of the same period last year. The over 500-acre farm in St. Mary currently exports to a number of overseas territories including the United States, Canada, Cayman Islands, and the United Kingdom. General Manager at JP Farms, Mario Figueroa, said that as the company takes steps to expand on its recent export successes, it will continue to innovate while reducing costs where possible. Now for your market updates. In foreign exchange trading for Tuesday, July 12, the US dollar sold for an average of $151.99. The Canadian dollar ended trading at $115.63. The pound sterling traded for $181.54, and the euro sold for an average of $155.45. The following reflects the movement of the JSE indices in Tuesday's trading session. The JSE index advanced by 1,253 points to close at over 300,000 units. The junior market index advanced by 43 points to close at over 4,000 units. The combined market index advanced by 1,559 points to close at over 300,000 units, and the All Jamaican Composite Index advanced by 1,325 points to close at over 400,000 units. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 103 stocks, of which 49 advanced, 38 declined, and 16 traded firm. Stocks advanced for 138 Student Living Jamaica Limited, 1834 Investments Limited, and AMG Packaging and Paper Company Limited. Stocks declined for Access Financial Services Limited, Cement Company Limited, and Caribbean Cream Limited. Trading firm were 138 Student Living Jamaica Limited Variable Preference, CAC 2000 9.5% Cumulative Redeemable Preference Shares, and General Accident Insurance Company Limited. The overall volume leaders were QII Investments Limited with over 3 million units, Future Energy Source Company Limited Ordinary Shares, and Dollar Financial Services Limited with over 2 million units. In regional stocks, in Trinidad and Tobago, Clico Investment Fund was the volume leader with over 70,000 shares, followed by Calypso Macro Index Fund with over 3,000 shares being traded. On the Barbados Stock Exchange, Insurance Corporation of Barbados Limited was the sole security trading over 1,000 shares. In regional news, the Antigua and Barbuda government says within a couple of weeks it will have a new subscriber for a $200 million bond it was forced to withdraw on the international market earlier this year. ABS TV has the details.
The bond issue has been topical in both financial and political circles in recent weeks. It also emerged in Parliament on Monday during questions to the Prime Minister.
And the Honourable Prime Minister tell this Honourable House and explain to the nation why did the $200 million bond issue on the international market fell through?
Mr. Speaker, as I indicated at an earlier sitting, we had a subscriber who, after the deal was concluded, decided to seek to increase the bond interest rate from about 6% as effective yield to in excess of 9%. Mr. Speaker, my cabinet is a very responsible cabinet, and we had deemed that it was too expensive to be borrowing at approximately 10%, $200 million. And accordingly, we have withdrawn the bond, and we believe that within the next couple of weeks, we should have a new subscriber with a better interest rate.
Prime Minister Brown insisted the aim is to ensure taxpayers are not burdened with high interest rates on this loan.
What we're seeking to do here is to get the best deal. And let me remind the member for Barbuda that during the governance of the UPP, that he and the leader of the UPP, Harold Lovell, they borrowed $100 million from Credit Suisse. One part of the bond had an interest rate of 13%. The other part of the bond was 11.5%, given an effective rate of about 12.5%. Mr. Speaker, we will never allow any creditor to abuse our country by charging those usurious rates. We felt the 9+% was too expensive, and we got out of the deal. We have canceled the bond, and we have yet another subscriber confirming that in the first instance, the bond was oversubscribed.
The Prime Minister had provided more information on the second creditor during a recent interview with ABS News.
We have an entity out of Turkey that has indicated an interest to subscribe to the full amount.
He told us the bond is likely to be reissued by this Friday.
Oil edged up a day after settling below $100 a barrel for the first time since April, and gains were limited by a U.S. supply report showing rising inventory and caution ahead of a U.S. inflation data. Brent crude was up 80 cents at $100.29 a barrel, and West Texas Intermediate crude gained 74 cents to $96.58. That was the business report on PBCJ. I'm Danita Rodney.